Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and since I got Nova to level 70, I thought we'd test this guy a little bit today using a CTP of Greed. I saw a lot of comments where a lot of you were saying that the CTP of Greed wasn't no good for Silver Surfer. I have no idea, I haven't tested it on him, but I've tested it on Nova, and I can tell you it's actually quite quality on this character. So let's take a look at my build. He has 27,000 energy attack. He has 128 attack speed, close to max attack speed. He has 24 crit rate. He's going to get a lot of extra crit rate from his fourth skill. He has 166 critical damage, and he has max ignore defense, max skill cooldown. He does have the leadership tag, which we'll be utilizing for a world boss run, but not for PvP. His first and last gear at 25. He has all 5-star Urus, all amplified slots. And this is my very first character ever in Marvel Future Fight that I ever built for PvP. As you can see, I did slap HP Urus on his slots and then 5-star energy attack Urus. His first slot here has mythic energy attack Urus. And you look at my HP, I have 35,500 HP. That's not a lot of HP. If he had a uniform, it'd be a lot better. If he had a tier 3, it'd be even better. But he doesn't. And as far as his skills, all they changed was the 3 skill in this patch. Now this 3rd skill, on top of having to penetrate everything, an 85% chance of penetrating everything for 5 seconds, and ignoring iframe, now he can actually penetrate immunity to guard break. So if characters have immunity to guard break, he's going to guard break them. He's going to guard break any opponent he faces using this 3rd skill, similar to Jean Grey's 5th skill, which is pretty freaking insane. Which means whenever you're using that skill on them, they're actually being guard broken, so they're shaking and going into convulsions or whatever. So you can quickly go into your other skills, the 4 and the 5 preferably, to eliminate them. So let's take a look at his skill. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So in PvP, you can actually use your 3rd skill. This is going to ignore iframe, and he's going to beat an iframe. So if a character has reflex, say like Silver Surfer, he's not going to be taking any damage during this skill unless Silver Surfer uses his 3rd skill, which ignores iframe. So you have to be very careful when you're facing a character like that. Now you can hit your 4th skill, get the attack buff, and then go quickly into your 5th skill. Now the very beginning of the 5th skill, we'll look at it again, the very beginning of the 5th skill does have a slight hesitation, and then he goes into an iframe. So you have to be very careful not to get reflected by any kind of reflect. For example, like Silver Surfer. He's actually a very deadly counter for Nova, but as you're going to see, Nova can actually counter tier 3 Silver Surfer. That's right. You heard me right. I'm going to say that again. He can counter tier 3 Silver Surfer wearing his uniform, which is absolutely insane. But not only that, but Nova can take out Jean Grey. Nova can take out Black Widow. It's actually pretty bonkers how good this guy is if properly played. And that's the thing I got to throw out there. If you're facing a character like Silver Surfer, you've got to play properly to get the kill. And the same with Jean Grey and the same with Black Widow. Those characters are just absolutely insane. And he can take out Thanos too. I will show all of you that he can take out all of those characters. He's freaking nuts, guys. Seriously, a lot better than I actually anticipated. He actually has pleased me quite well in PvP, and he's actually still pretty good in PvE, even with the CTP of Greed. Now, the Greed really synergizes really well with this guy. One, because Nova's a universal character, so that means you can bump up his type enhancement, increase his damage after combat, blast, and speed. And that's something you should notice here. I have no enhancement on this guy at all, so you could bump up his damage against combat, blast, and speed on top of what I've done. I have a stage 6 Power Angry Hawk set. You could put a fully awakened Isolate set on here, increase his stats. Plus, if you have a fully awakened set, you could actually increase your attack by 40% instead of this 20% for 20 seconds, which would be a massive damage increase just by having fully awakened ISOs. So keep that in mind when you're watching this run, or these runs. He has the CTP of Greed. Now, I do have, he has Immunity Guard Break on this, which is going to be useless against, the 5th skill from Jean Grey, characters that can, penetrate Guard Break immunity. But because this thing has Ignore Dodge on it, and Nova has 25% Ignore Dodge from his passive, this is actually going to double up, giving him over 50% Ignore Dodge. So if he's facing a character that has a lot of dodge, like Quicksilver, he can actually get in there with the Ignore iframe while Quicksilver's iframing and get the kill. He's got the power. He can do it. He does have an increased damage on supervillain type characters by 40%. So he's got a nice self-buffing passive to supervillains, however, not against superheroes. And the way the greed works, something that's nice about this is whenever this thing procs, your damage proc lasts for the entire duration of the 5 seconds, just like the CTP of Rage, just like the CTP of Judgment. It's not like a regular damage proc that's on a CTP of Destruction or on a regular damage proc where you only get the damage proc for one attack. You can actually use multiple attacks while this proc is engaged for that 5 second duration to still get the damage, which is awesome. Plus, he gets a nice 10% heal, which is freaking wonderful. He has no uniform. Now, let's go back in here. Now, for the PvP team, I opted to use this team. And we're going to use Taskmaster because Taskmaster, we need to go to his uniform. His uniform effect is going to give an increased damage dealt to superheroes by 40%. This is very important for taking on characters like Black Widow, Jean Grey, Silver Surfer especially. And he has increased damage dealt to supervillain types by 40%. So Nova's going to be getting an extra 80% damage dealt to supervillains. However, against heroes, it's just going to be the 40% from Taskmaster's uniform effect. And we're going to be using Wasp for this leadership, this 23% increase of all attack that applies to all allies. So she's going to be buffing up Nova. And we're also going to be using her for her Tier 2 passive, which removes all debuffs to make sure we don't get time frozen from Jean, because that can actually be quite annoying. And if Jean time freezes you, you're pretty much dead. And we're also going to be using Wasp for her uniform effect, which is going to apply 10% increase of HP to all allies, which is going to give Nova a little extra HP. So if you take a look at his HP pool right now, he has almost 40,000 HP. And this is an account that has crappy HP. If you take a look at my cards, view card effects, you can look at my HP, 14% guys. I have 14% HP. That is not much at all. This is a PvE oriented account. He is rank 873. So let's go into World Boss first, and I'll show you what he can do against World Boss Cole here, just to give you an idea of how strong he is. We're going to take on stage 50 because, again, the rewards are no better after stage 50, so why go any higher? But he can go higher, although this is what I would be doing every day. Now, my resist level is 198, and the recommended is 275, so the all defense down isn't going to last for a very long time from the strikers. And from what I've been seeing, it only lasts about a minute and 30 seconds, even if you have the max conquer level. It only lasts about a minute and 30 seconds. I can't confirm that, but that's what I've been hearing. And this is the team we're going to be using. We're going to be using White Fox for this increased all debuff effect by 40%, which is going to buff up the all defense down from Nova. We're going to be using Shuri for the 35% decreased damage received from supervillains and the 45% increased damage dealt to supervillains. We're also going to be using White Fox for the 60% increase to supervillains, to characters that have leadership, which Nova has, and for that 10% increase to all attack from her uniform effect. Great support for Nova. And plus, Nova's going to get the 40% damage out to supervillains from his passive. For the strikers, we're going to use Ancient One because Ancient One's actually going to use his third skill, which is going to remove all debuffs, which means the poison on the ground won't be doing damage to us as long as this is in effect. And we're using Silver Surfer and Thanos for the damage out to supervillains. We're going to use Rachel just for the little bit of mind control. It's not really going to help that much. And we're going to use Weapon Hex for the 100% all defense down. We will get it in the very beginning, as you will see. So let's jump in here. Let's see what happens. So the trick with what we're going to do here is you want to start off with the 4th skill. Get your invincibility up first and hopefully bring out Weapon Hex. So we're going to try to bring out Weapon Hex first. So here we go. We're going to switch to Nova. Now we're going to use our 4. And Weapon X didn't come out. We're going to hit the 3. There she came out. Now we're going to hit her 5. Our all defense down is applying after Weapon Hex applies her. Then we're going to go back into the 3 while the all defense down is still in effect. Now we're going to hit the 5 again. We're going to hit the 3. Okay, we're going to have to do it again. We're going to do it again here. Okay, there we go. Hit the 5. And look at that damage, guys. Look at that damage. And this is with a CTP of Greed. Not too shabby, I don't think. Not too shabby at all. Pretty good. And we want to bring out Weapon Hex. There she is. We're going to hit our 5. Go back into our 3. And, you know, with the Greed, the proc will stay engaged for that entire 5 seconds. And that is something nice about it. You don't have to worry about canceling your skills. Now there we didn't get our all defense down because Call was cleansing and we went to the next phase. But you saw how fast we did this. We did that pretty damn quick. Now it's going to slow down because my resist level is low. Weapon X all defense down is only going to last about a minute. So we're going to hit that 5. We're going to hit the 3. Oh, I totally messed up. I should have hit the 5 first. Okay. No big deal. Let's do that again. We'll hit the 4 first. Hit the 3. Okay, now we're going to hit the 5. Hopefully we get the all defense down here. There we go. See, the all defense down is already shortening. But it's no big deal. We'll hit the 4 again. Hit the 3 there. Weapon X came out. Even if it applies just for a little bit, you'll get a nice little spike of damage, which is nice. We're going to run over here. There we go. Hit that 5. Go into our iframe. Not too shabby. Okay. Come on. Alright. Let's try that again. Okay, we're going to go back into the 5. When we used the 4, it brought in Weapon Hex. We go back into the 3. And that's what you're trying to do. You're just trying to bring out Weapon Hex every single time. Here we go. Okay, she didn't come out, so we hit our 3. Now we're going to hit our 5. Go back into our 3. Alright, okay, good. Watch out. Let's take old boy and go back into our 5 here. There we go. Okay, let's run over here. Now we're going to wait. We're going to let him do his cleansing crap. Okay, there's the purple. We'll do it one more time. Okay, I went ahead and used the 3 because the purple was coming out. We went to an iframe. Try to protect ourselves. Okay, come on. Here we go. Oh, we got it time frozen. Okay, and there we go. Oh, get out of there. Okay, watch out. And this would have been a little bit better run if I wouldn't have messed up a second ago. We would have done this even faster. Come on. There we go. Okay, run over here. Okay, now we're going to hit our 4. There, she came in, hit our 5. So watch that purple. And come on. And something else is nice is that third skill gives him super armor, which is nice. Now, I've actually done this in 3 minutes before. That was actually a pretty bad run. But you can see with the greed, he can still do PvE content. This is all the higher that I would be going because the rewards just don't get any better. So, not too shabby. So, let's move on to the PvP runs. So we're going to be fighting Jean Grey, Thanos, and then we got Colossus on the team. We're just going to run around here in a circle. Now you notice I just went ahead and switched my character really fast. Seeing my opportunity, hit my 3, then I hit my 4, and then my 5. He goes into that iframe, and then she's dead. We're going to run around. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to hit our 3, then we're going to hit our 4, then our 5. Okay, we run around. And that 3 has such a low cooldown on it, which is amazing. It really makes this pretty simple. Run around. Oh, I love it. Look at this. This is Thanos. Thanos, one of the most tanky characters in the game. Come on, come on. And boom. And you don't have to worry about physical reflect because he's an energy dealing character. So Colossus has no effect on Nova at all. Now, I'm not going to lie to any of you. This did take me a few tries. I had to practice with him a little bit to be able to do this. But I can do it consistently now, which is fantastic. So let's fight this team again. So we got the team again. Now watch what I do. We're going to run around this time. I'm not going to switch real quick. We'll let Wasp die. Now we need to get away from Jean. Hit our 3. Whoa, she canceled it. Wow, 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 wow. Run around. Now we got you, honey. Now, you don't have to hit that 4. You got to be real careful when you hit that 4 if you're facing Silver Surfer, because you can get reflected and you will instantly die, especially against Tier 3 Silver Surfer. But against Jean, you don't have to worry about that crap. Okay, we're going to hit our 3, hit our 4, our 5. Thanos healed up, and then he died. See you later, punk. See you later. And this is really where Nova shines big time. I mean, he does decent in PvE. Would do a lot better if you put a different kind of obelisk on him. But you can see with the CTP of Greed, he does just fine. So check out this next match. So now we're going to face Tier 3 Silver Surfer, Jean Grey. Check this out. Watch what I do. We're going to run around. We're baiting him. He just used his 3rd skill, so now we can go in for the kill. You want to make sure you bait Silver Surfer. Get him to use that damn 3 skill first. Once he uses that 3rd skill, go in for the kill. Start with your 3. There he's using his 3. We're going to use our 3. We're going to hit our 4. Cancel into the 5. And he's dead. Tier 3 Silver Surfer, guys. Dead. Nova's taking out. A Tier 2 character is taking out a god. Not only one god, but 2 gods. Look at that. He's soloing these teams by himself. That's pretty insane. That's pretty damn awesome how good he actually is. I am really impressed with Nova. So let's do that fight again. Okay, we're going to run around, run around, run around. Okay, we got away from Silver Surfer. Run around, run around. Good. Now we got him. 3, 4, and just the 5. I missed the 4 that time. And still got the kill. Wait, we want to bait him, want to bait him. Do your skill, you punk. Do your 3rd. There it is, there it is, there it is. Now we got him. Hit our 3, hit our 5. You don't even need to use the 4, but I usually like to hit it. But with Silver Surfer, you got to be real careful. If you do hit it, you can get reflected. So that's something to be careful about. And here we go. Well, look how easy this is. Boom. Run around, run around. See you later, punk. Easy peasy, man. Just flying through these guys. I'm actually so happy I built this guy for PvP. I think the extra HP is really helping him, to be honest, keeping him alive, because we have taken some hits. But I got one more special match for you guys. Check this out. So now we're facing Tier 3 Silver Surfer, Jean Grey, and Black Widow in her white uniform. Watch this dude. We're going to run around, run around. We're going to make sure our 5 gets off cooldown. We hit our 3, then we hit our 5. And with Silver Surfer, 3-5 is definitely the best way to go. Okay, run around, run around. There we go. 3-5. Oh, and he's dead. Oh, you already killed him from the 3. Cool. 3. Now 4-5. You can use the 4 against OG and you don't have to worry about it. It's nice getting those extra buffs from that 4 skill before you attack her with your 5th. Dead. Run around, run around, run around. You let that 5 get off cooldown. Now we go in for the kill. And, oh, not yet. Hit our 3. Come on. You're going down, girl. You're going down. Boom. Now Black Widow. We're just going to hit the 3 real quick. Take her out of iframe and get her. And boom. So Nova has really, really impressed me. Something fierce. He is pretty damn good in PvP and not too shabby in PvE. with the build that I have. If you don't have a CTP of Greed, maybe a CTP of Authority would be okay for him. Maybe give him a immunity to guard break with ignore dodge, or HP with a damage proc if you want a hybrid build. But he's fantastic, man. If you want a good PvP character, this guy's a way to go for sure. Wow, I cannot believe this dude countered tier 3 silver server. That's insane. So let me know what y'all think about Nova getting it done. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.